Hey Libras, welcome to part 2 of the Libra reading. This is going to be for the Libra masculine and feminine energies. We're going to do feminine, we're going to do masculine, see how those energies are dealing with each other, and then we're going to do a little crystal advice, and I'll pull a card for general advice for Libra. I still have the part 1 spread here, in case it does link and in case it relates, because sometimes it does, okay? Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Who's going to go first, feminine or masculine? Keep in mind the way that this works, you might resonate with both masculine and feminine because we all have masculine and feminine energy. You might resonate with just feminine. You might resonate with just masculine. Again, take these messages as they resonate because they are, they're not for everybody, but it is also general collective reading. Okay. Let's see here. Libra, feminine or masculine? Feminine, I feel like you're fighting. I feel a big push and pull between that feminine and masculine energy for Libras. Am I going Libra, feminine or masculine? No, masculine. Masculine? Masculine. All right, masculine, put the foot down is almost what I felt with that. Yeah, I feel a very stern energy with the Libra masculine energies. Almost kind of pissed off, almost kind of pissy, needing to put the foot down, almost like exerting dominance. Yeah, exerting dominance. I'm getting like a very dominant sort of energy here with my Libra masculines. What deck am I going to use for you guys? I'm going to use Energy Oracle for my Libra masculines. Running out of space. Never seems to be a big enough table to do tarot readings. Okay. Let's see here. Libra men and masculine energies. Keep in mind you don't have to be a man to resonate with masculine energies, but I am gearing it towards men because I do have men who watch me. Any messages for my Libra men and masculine energies, please? Yeah, very stern, very dominant. Why are you trying to exert so much control? Is it from fear? Feels like it might be from fear, but we'll see. We'll see. Or some sort of insecurity. Messages from my Libra men and masculine energies. We have indecision. I see. So you're probably just trying to dominate your own life here with indecision. Very much like a Two of Swords energy for my Libra masculines here. I feel frustration. I feel like, I just feel like you're trying to take the reins of a situation here out of frustration, out of irritation, out of anger, and possibly out of fear. Because with indecision, there is a component of unknown that I'm getting with this. And you want to know. It's almost like you want to know how something's supposed to pan out or will turn out, and that component of unknown is kind of freaking you out a little bit. And I feel like it's making you want to control things or be aggressive. Angel of Love. I see. Are you going to follow your heart, Libra masculine? Ooh. You guys, yeah, that's what I'm getting with this. You're having trouble following your heart with something. It could be with a romantic situation, but that's what I'm getting. Like, following your heart is creating some sort of conflict with you or making you feel insecure or out of control or almost like you have to choose. Like, you have to pick and choose following your heart and other things. Like, you can't follow your heart and have everything you want is almost the vibe that I'm getting with this. That's your perception. Really feel the need to say that that's your perception. That I either can follow my heart or I can have all these other things. I can follow my heart, or I can have all these other things. And it's creating insecurity, it's creating fear, and it's making you want to just control shit. Thanks, you guys are wondering if you've already made a mistake. Any messages for my Libra masculines, please? Ooh. Action, the action card. Ooh. You just don't want to sit in this energy. It's like you want to know how things are going to work out. You just want to move forward on a certain path, but I can feel it. It's like you're torn about following your heart or not following your heart. It doesn't have to be romantic. Following your heart can also mean following your passions, following what feels right to you, following what makes your soul feel really good. But you're feeling really conflicted about it, and I can feel it. It's making you angry and frustrated and making you just want to have your cake and eat it too. I keep getting this pondering of if you've already made a mistake as well. So some of you guys might have already made a choice here, and now you might be wondering if it's buyer's remorse. Like, should I have followed my heart or should I not have followed my heart? I feel like the answer is just to follow your heart, but to each their own. It is your own life. You don't got to listen to me. Any other messages from my Libra masculine energies? Now we have cornucopia. This to me all seems like following your heart is leading you to some really beautiful things, but overall we have victory in reverse. Yeah, you feel conflicted about it. You don't feel good about it. I feel like the Libras who already follow their heart here, again, leading you to blessings and abundance, and not to mention angel of love, it's leading you also to a place where you are listening to what your real emotional needs are and where your desires really lie. But I feel like it's coming with the sense of sacrifice, or that you're losing something, which is why overall you don't feel good about it at all. And I can feel it. I can feel a freak out happening. Then we have Angel of Balance. Ooh, with the Sacral card. So an Angel of Balance and the Sacral card. So you guys might be going through some sexual healing. I was getting a little bit of that yesterday when I did Taurus, which is your sister sign, sister Venus sign. Angel of Balance is also a temperance energy of patience and healing and moderation and timing. Actually, yeah, is she holding a little hourglass? Oh, I thought that was an hourglass. She's just holding some water, holding some potion. That pull for your heart is also pulling on your sacral. It's the same direction. So some of you guys, this could be about a relationship, but you don't feel good about it. You don't. You're really questioning yourself. Again, it feels like it's coming with some sense of sacrifice. And it's making you want to control things. It's making you want to be very dominant to feel comfortable. Some of you really think you made a mistake. You think you made a mistake. I'm not saying you made a mistake. You think you made a mistake. These cards, explicitly, the action card says that you're heading in the right direction. Especially with Angel of Love, also an indication you're heading in the right direction. Cornucopia, also an indication you're heading in the right direction by following your heart, but you just don't believe that. I feel like some of you guys are really keeping this hush-hush, like you're not speaking on this. You're not speaking of this feeling of like, oh shit, I followed my heart, I made a mistake. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I shouldn't have sacrificed this, that, or the other. Some of you guys feel like you gave up a lot for that, but you're gaining so much. I think it's really just an adjustment issue as well. Maybe it's taking a long time to adjust to whatever this following your heart led you, where it led you. I mean, it led you out of your comfort zone, for sure. I want to look at indecision, and then we're going to look at feminine energy. Just looking at my decks. I'm going to do cosmic for this one, for indecision. Tell me indecision for my Libra masculines, please. Tell me about indecision for my Libra masculines. Tell me about indecision for my Libra masculines. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It's a very ungrounded energy. That's also an energy of feeling like someone's not really loyal. I feel like it's actually fear of disloyalty. I feel like it's fear of that. I feel like it's fear of that. That's too many. Can I get less cards, please? Tell me about indecision. Now we have the Knight of Swords in reverse with the Page of Wands. Again, I feel like you're not speaking on this. With the Knight of Swords in reverse, I feel like you're really not speaking on this. This Queen of Pentacles in reverse keeps sticking out to me too. Before you make this decision, some of you might have a feminine energy around you that feels very insecure, wants you to really be like subservient, I almost want to say, subservient to them before you make this decision. Some of you, it is a mother energy or a matriarchal sort of energy. I'm just not liking this energy. Some of you guys are just afraid of this kind of energy, or afraid that you're going to encounter this energy if you follow your heart. But no matter what, you're not speaking on how you're feeling about all of this. You're not saying anything. You're not saying anything. Some of you, this Queen of Pentacles in reverse is your own feminine energy, masculines, your personal feminine energy within yourself of insecurity. I feel like that Page of Wands is screaming, just follow your heart, just follow your heart, just follow your heart. But again, you're not talking to anybody about this decision. Even after you make it, you're not talking about the feelings, the regret that you're feeling, or like wondering if you made a mistake or not, even though all the cards are indicating that it's exactly what you should have done. You're just not sitting well with this choice. Tell me about indecision. Ooh, Page of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of court cards. Actually, only court cards so far. Tell me about indecision. There might also be too many people influencing you, Libra, because I keep getting like a motherly energy here. Like a very insecure motherly energy. Tell me about indecision. Let's see here. Oh, Libra. Now we have the Six of Wands in reverse with the Sun in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse. I keep feeling there's another card here, but there's not. They just feel very heavy. They feel very thick, which is very strange because these cards don't normally feel that way. Yeah, it's kind of tripping me out. So now you have the King and Queen of Pentacles. Again, I do feel like the Queen of Pentacles for some of you is your own insecure feminine energy within yourself. But most of you, I feel like it's manifesting to someone external to you. Again, you just don't like being in this position. You keep feeling like you've made a mistake. You're feeling very insecure about it. But the only card that's upright is the Page of Wands. And I feel like that's screaming, follow your heart, follow your passion, follow your desire. Just follow that. You can't go wrong if you follow that. But you have so much insecurity going on here, especially with that Page of Pentacles in reverse as well. Overall, we have 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, Libra with a 2 of Cups in reverse. Emperor. Then we have the Page of Swords. You're practicing some discernment here with the Emperor and the Page of Swords. It's almost like you've already judged a situation to be off the rails, with the 3 of Pentacles in reverse and the 2 of Cups in reverse. That indicates that there is a relationship. That indicates that there is a relationship, whether it's romantic or otherwise. 2 of Cups usually does indicate romance, but it doesn't have to in a journal reading. But there is a connection between you and another person that you are perceiving to be as very imbalanced. Very, very imbalanced. I keep feeling like that's your judgment of it, but I can't say that that's wrong or right, because that's your judgment of it. That's your perception of it. But I keep getting that if you follow your heart, no matter where that takes you, you're going to be fine. That's exactly what you need to do. If you need to move away from a person, that's fine. Move away from them. If you feel like you need to follow your heart towards a person, then move towards them. Some of you are moving away from one person to move towards another, for sure. But you are definitely discerning that a connection is off the rails and is imbalanced. And I feel like you're going to choose to follow your heart, even if after the fact you wonder if it's a mistake or not. It's never a mistake to follow your heart. Even if it's a rough road, it's never a mistake to follow your heart. The Emperor is also very controlling, along with the King of Pentacles in reverse, and that's what I was getting, like needing to control the situation, needing to take the reins because you're very uncomfortable with where you're finding yourself at with this. It's very interesting. All right, let's look at feminine energy. Let's look at feminine, Libra feminine. Oh, getting into Libra feminine, please. Libra feminines don't feel that happy either. You guys don't feel all that comfortable yourselves. You could be dealing with this masculine energy, right? Just so you know, you could be dealing with this while you're in feminine energy. What are we going to use for my Libra female feminines? Alright, we're going with Romance Angels. They've been pulling me back towards this deck recently. Okay. Any messages for my Libra females and feminine energies? Oh. Feel a lot of heart chakra energy. Feels like a spear through the chest. It's not quite heartbreak. Disheartened, but not quite heartbreak. Any messages for my Libra females or feminine energies, please? Yeah, disheartened. Disheartened, I think, is the perfect word for that. Any messages for my Libra females and feminine energies, please? You pay attention to the red flags. Yeah. Signs are cautioning you. You've been uneasy about something. I feel like this relates directly to the first spread, to part 1. If you haven't watched part 1, go ahead and watch it. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. I feel like it's hard for you to live in the moment, actually. I feel like you keep getting this, like, intuitive pull. Yeah, you're definitely sensing something. You're sensing something. It's hard for you to kind of live in the moment right now. It's hard for you to just kind of be... something doesn't feel right to you. Something feels very off, and I feel a disheartened energy with you. Any other messages for my Libra females and feminine energies? Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Honeymoon can indicate that there's a trip of some sort, or that there is some sort of separation going on. I feel distance. I feel emotional distance with this. I feel emotional distance. Someone feels very distant from you, and you've been sensing that, you've been feeling that, but you've been trying to, like, not get lost in that. Yeah, it's like going back and forth between, I sense something is wrong and fucked up, and I'm just going to try to enjoy my moment, but you can really feel that emotional distance. You can really feel that. Any other messages for my Libra females and feminine energies? Oh, that's it. Overall, we have retreat. So another card of travel and or distance. And then we have romantic feelings. Ooh, and then we have true love and soulmates. Wow, it just keeps going, man. Passion. Ooh, and then we hit codependency. Ooh, finances and career. Okay. I get it. I see it. I see you, Libra. I see you. Yeah, you're feeling distance with someone, and I feel like what it is that I don't think it has anything to do with what you feel for each other. I feel like the distance is actually very 3D. I think the distance, the emotional distance, is a lack of resonance or imbalance when it comes to the financial world, career, or even like time spent with career and efforts. Yeah, there's an imbalance there. Because with all these other cards, it's like there's something very real that you're feeling. There's something very amazing that you're feeling, and I think that's why you're getting like that. You're going back and forth between something doesn't feel right and, oh, let me just enjoy this. But the thing that doesn't feel right is something that you're feeling distance of with another person. And I feel like it's a lack of resonance. Someone's either a workaholic or they don't work at all. It's like it's an extreme when it comes to finances or career. This is definitely tying into part 1. And I do feel like your heart is very, like, you feel very disheartened. I also feel like a distant energy with you, almost like you're shutting down a little bit, and you're not feeling very comfortable. You're not feeling very happy either. You're also getting more and more withdrawn. I mean, all these cards indicate that you are in a situation that has a lot of genuine happiness and genuine feelings and love and reciprocity, compassion. I'm also getting a yearning, and it feels really good. But then this intuitive sensing that you have with like whatever this like lack of resonance is, I do feel like it's financial. It's about someone's work. Could even be about someone's family. I'm also getting that too. Someone might spend too much time with their family or hang on their every word, or like prioritize that a little bit more than like other relationships. Not to say that's a bad thing. Family's family, right? But sometimes family is not healthy. And I feel like you're withdrawing from it. I feel like you're withdrawing from this really beautiful energy because you're too disheartened by what you are sensing of what is going on. And the distance, like, it's too much for you. So let's go ahead and look at pay attention to the red flags. Actually, let's do this one. Let me make sure I get all the cards. We're going to do Lenormand Kipper combo. I love these cards. All the cards I use are linked below, by the way. So I'm going to pay attention to the red flags. So I'm gonna pay attention to the red flags. Yeah, I keep getting the word imbalance, 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 imbalance. Like, as great as it is with someone, whether it is romantic or friendship or family relationship, because again, this is general, no matter how great it is, there's something that is really, really off. And I do feel like it comes to money or finances or even someone's family situation. And there's a big imbalance there. There's a big disconnect there. Oh, interesting thoughts and unexpected income. Tell me how to pay attention to the red flags. And it's turning you off. Like, it's making you want to, it's making you want to withdraw even more, even more, even more, even more, even more. Tell me how to pay attention to the red flags. Thief. Thief is a card of loss, sometimes intentional, sometimes not. Like someone takes something from you, or you just end up losing something. Tell me how to pay attention to the red flags. Oh, we've got the mask. The mask means that there's some illusion at play. That there's definitely some illusion at play. Whether the illusion's coming from your own perception or someone's actually trying to deceive you or something's just not clear, there's illusion. Something isn't crystal clear here to you. Tell me about pay attention to the red flags, because again, I feel like it's something you're sensing. You just have no, it's like, yeah, it's something that you're sensing. Major, major imbalance with you and another person when it comes to, I feel like, money or career. Tell me about pay attention to the red flags. Tell me how to pay attention to the red flags. So now we have the bear, which is kind of an interesting energy to come out here. In this deck, it's the polar bear, which is like super cute and adorable. The Ten of Wands is associated with this. The bear is about resilience and stamina and willpower. It can also be about dominance and control. It can also be a card of protection. I want all the cards out here before I go into this, because the way that it's falling with the mask, I'll explain. I'll explain once I get all the cards out. Ooh, and then we've got the well with privileged lady. Privileged lady is usually someone who has good financial standing or someone who is wealthy in the feminine energy. And this is the feminine energy that we're looking at here. I did just hear deep pockets. Overall, we have the clock with the compass. Ooh, lovers. Holy shit. Whoa, the house and then the lucky clover. Wow. Wow, this is not what I expected. First of all, the overall energy indicates major blessings, like major blessings. With the clover, the house, the lovers, and the compass. The compass is basically saying like you're heading in the right direction. It's kind of like my North Star, North Node sort of energy. Yeah, heading towards having a really beautiful, stable home life, family life. Even for some of you, that could be a financial life within a domestic situation, or especially with a marriage. Sometimes these two together can indicate marriage, or some kind of very intimate contract. Now, that's what's at play here. That's the context of this. That feels really good, but what's disturbing me a little bit is this energy. The thief with mask and the bear. This is where I'm getting a little concerned, and I think this is exactly what you are sensing, but you're not sure what to make of it. The mask indicates illusion, like I said. Sometimes there's truth there, sometimes there's not. Now, explicitly, I'll talk about explicitly versus intuitively. Explicitly, this card means, you see how it has like a sun and a moon on one side? Explicitly, the moon is the illusion side and the sun is the reality. So if I read these cards explicitly, it would indicate that the bear energy is what is on the surface, while the reality is the thief. Bear, like I said, is protective. It's dominance. It's that mama bear energy. Thief is not that. It's quite the opposite, right? So it can mean that someone is like masquerading as someone who wants to protect you, or be there for you, or, you know, yeah, protect you or be there for you when really they're just trying to take from you. That's reading it explicitly. Intuitively, I want to say that there could be illusions of either going on, and everyone's situation is different. Now, given this overall energy of this really beautiful coming together, which I also see in the rest of the cards here, there's just this sense that something is off, and I do feel like it is financial. I do feel like it's financial. So it could be that that's what's at play here, that maybe someone is going to be losing money soon or losing a job soon, but really they're trying to protect you from that, and they don't really want to talk about that. It could be as minor as that. It's going to be different for everybody. But then we have the Well with Privileged Lady, and I did hear Deep Pocket. So it could just imply that within this situation, one person's kind of holding all the resources and power while the other person's not. It could indicate that is just the imbalance that needs to be addressed, and that's that. Could it be that some of you are dealing with someone who's masquerading as a protector and they're really just trying to steal from you? Very possible. Everyone's situation is different. I don't want to scare you unnecessarily because this is general, and it could be very minor, like I said, that someone is holding all the finances, all the power, all the resources, and the other person doesn't have much. It could just be that. And that imbalance is creating a rift or a lack of resonance or some emotional distance between you and another person. It could just mean that. So take it as it resonates for your personal situation, okay? But I'm not going to lie, Libras, it makes me a little worried for you. Definitely makes me a little worried for you. I almost want to do more clarifying, but I think it's going to be vague. So where are we at? 26 minutes? So I can only record up to 30 minutes on my phone at a time. So I'm going to clarify this a little bit more, and then I'm going to stop the video. Then I'll go ahead and do the crystal recommendations and a little bit of advice in another video that I'll stitch to this, okay? Okay, all right. I'm going to be using the Legacy deck here. Let me think if I want to set this intention. Show me the imbalance. Show me the true imbalance that's happening here for the Libra Feminines. Show me the true imbalance that's happening here for the Libra Feminines that they're sensing. Show me the true imbalance for the Libra Feminines of what they're sensing. Show me the true imbalance that Libras are sensing, that my Libra Feminines are sensing. We got 10 of Swords. Whoa. Oh, excuse me, Libras. Oh my. We have the Emperor, the Tower in reverse, and the King of Wands in reverse. That's intense ass energy. I feel like this is the energy that you are sensing from the other person involved in this. Tower in reverse indicates some sort of resistance here. Whatever you're sensing from the other person, they're resisting something. And I think that's really what this is. When it comes down to it, I do feel like it is relating to finances of some sort, but whatever it is they're resisting, it's fucking painful. And it seems like there's a massive ending that's tied to whatever it is that they're resisting. And it could be something in their life that they're not ready to let go of or close out on their end. With the Emperor and the King of Wands, that is also very heavy, dominant, masculine energy. I do feel this energy of like being worked up from this person. So I think that's just what it is you're sensing. They're resisting some end on their end. They're resisting some sort of change or end or on their part of things. That's the imbalance that you're sensing here. Let's see if we can get anything else before we hit the 30 minute mark. Oh, screw it. I'll just pause and start another video. Hold on. Okay, we're back, Libras. Tell me more about this imbalance that Libra Feminines are sensing with this person. More dominance, more control. That Strength card. Ooh, we have 4 of Cups in reverse and the Strength energy. Overall, God, more dominance. The 4 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, 8 of Wands, and Hierophant in reverse. Whatever this person is resisting, I think it has to do with control or change. They're exerting a lot of need to control. Like, I don't even think we have any more control cards here other than the devil. Like, look at this. Look at this dominance here. King of Wands, Emperor, Strength, Four of Pentacles. The resistance that comes with the Tower in reverse. The resistance that comes with the Hierophant in reverse. It's like, resist, resist, control, control, dominate, 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 dominate. Now, Strength came out with the Four of Cups in reverse. Four of Cups in reverse is the energy of rejection or abandonment. They could be afraid of that. They could be afraid of that. There is an ending on their end. I can't get away from that with the Ten of Swords, especially with the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Wands. That's movement forward to something and away from something. So the imbalance you're sensing, Libra Feminines, with the other person in this situation, they're going through a change and they can't handle it. Whether that change relates to you or not, doesn't really matter. They are not dealing with it well. And they're going into major domination resistance mode here. And you don't really have control over that. Now, as far as like of them trying to take anything from you with the Thief card, that's a very explicit view of the Thief card. It could just also indicate that this person is moving farther away from you and you're withdrawing in reaction to that. But there's an imbalance there. And I feel like whatever the change is for this person, it has to do with finances or career, and they're freaking the fuck out. Okay? Wow. Oh, this is a long reading. Okay, crystal advice. Crystal advice. Crystal advice. I'm going to use crystals, the stone deck. We should hold it like this so you can actually read it. Hold on. Okay. All right, let's see what we get from my Libras. Any crystal recommendations for my Libras as it pertains to these spreads? Any crystal recommendations for my Libras as it pertains to these spreads? Okay. Let's see. You guys got a lot that came out here. We have, ooh, Emerald. Emerald. Really good for the heart space. You also have Rhodochrosite. Also really good for the heart space. I was feeling a lot of heart stuff for the feminine energies here. A lot for the feminine energies. And then we have, ooh, okay. Topaz and Meteorite. I'm just laughing because I heard, what are you made of? Is what I just heard. What are you made of? I heard the word tenacity just then. With Topaz and Meteorite, meteorites are also really good for connecting to like galactic energies as well, for those of you who are wanting to do that. I feel like for those of you who've been having a hard time accepting your intuition about situations involved in any of these readings, Meteorite will also help you with that. But Topaz with, excuse me, Topaz with Meteorite is going to give you the extra boost of like confidence and stamina, and kind of like that energy of like digging deep to be like, okay, you know what, I can do this, I can handle this, I can accept truth, I can move on. Giving you a little bit of that like inner fire motivator sort of energy. Let's see, especially those of you where you have the financial wounding or wounding around working, Topaz can really help you with that. Okay? All right, let's see what else wants to come out from my Libras. Ooh, Obsidian. Ooh. Oh, Libras, you guys are getting a lot of crystals. Okay, you guys got two more. So, Obsidian, I call that a power stone. Most black stones I consider power stones. If you are dealing with someone shady from part 1 or part 2, This is also just going to help protect you from that. It's also going to help keep your energy a little bit more intact, helping you to feel a little bit stronger. Also can be a cleanser of sorts at times. And then we have, fluorite. Fluorite. For those of you who have that wounding around finances or work, fluorite will help you to stay on task, to stay on target. Fluoride is also good for the mental space, to also help to clear any like mental chatter and clutter and that sort of thing, to help you kind of see straight and think more rationally about situations. I think fluoride will be good for anyone who's resonating for anything with part 1 or part 2. Okay? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and read these after a little sippy sip. Okay. Emerald. That's how it's spelled. Emerald, one of the 4 precious gemstones. Emerald radiates with a wet, lush, verdant energy. Historically, emerald is associated with love, beauty, and sex. So if you're into any of that, you might want to associate yourself with this saturated green gem. People who need it: aestheticians, bohemians, Epicureans, and transcendentalists. Where to put it? On a chain over your heart or on a ring on the base of your left thumb, perched atop the Venus Mount. When to use it? When you've temporarily lost the courage to love and be loved. When you're in need of a total refresh, open your heart to limitless possibility with emerald. Point your heart towards grace. I feel like the feminines would really benefit from that. And again, we all have feminine energy, right? So any of you who are resonating with both the masculine and feminine, I would get some emerald. Rhodochrosite. That's how it's spelled. I know it's kind of a long one, so I'll hold it up there for a little bit. Rhodochrosite. Rosy red to chilled rosé pink, rhodochrosite is the go-to stone for the bent and brokenhearted. People who need it, anyone who's grieving or really needing to grieve a major loss, a relationship expired, or an outdated idea of self. Where to put it? Against your chest while you breathe through your heart, or slide a favorite piece into your bra, you know if you're wearing one. When to use it? When your heart hurts. You can feel all the feels, even the most painful, and still be gentle with yourself. Let rhodochrosite remind you that this too shall pass, and you, especially you, will absolutely will heal and love again when you're ready. Soften your heart. Again, very important for the feminine energies. I feel like the masculine energies here are just in serious control mode and really doubting their decisions and really having a hard time following their heart. Now, rhodochrosite and emerald can also help with the masculine energies here, especially if they are struggling to follow their heart, right? To be more comfortable with that. But there's such a dominating, controlling energy from the Libra masculines that I think really needs to be kind of reflected upon and addressed before anything else kind of happens here. And I'm not like trying to point the finger at masculine energies here, because again, a lot of us have both of these, but there's a lot going on there that I think is creating a lot of struggle unnecessarily for yourselves and maybe for other people, right? Now we have topaz and meteorite. I feel the need to keep these together, so I'm just going to read them together. Topaz and meteorite. That's what they look like. Topaz, meteorite. Topaz is the world's hardest silicon-based mineral. Its name alludes to the Sanskrit word for fire. In the Middle Ages, it was believed to cure crazy. People who need it. Anyone burning the midnight oil, the candle at both ends, bridges, or all the above. Where to put it? Wherever the action needs to happen. When to use it? When you're aiming in the right direction but keep misfiring. Passion is totally indispensable, but if you're not careful with it, it might burn you up. Call on topaz to transform wild obsessions into laser-like focus and burning desires into getting things done. Increase your firepower. I can't stress this enough, those of you dealing with that financial wounding or wounding around work, topaz will really help you with that. Meteorite. Meteorites are extraterrestrial rocks flung from space. They've been carbon dated to the beginning of time, even older than our sun. Meteorites come in 3 forms: nickel iron, chandrites, and pallasites, which is infused with radiant peridot. People who need it. Children of the stars. Where to put it? Wherever you gaze towards distant constellations, with or without opening your eyes. When to use it? When you're looking to conduct more spiritual energy, try nickel iron meteorite. When you're looking to chat with a friend in another galaxy, go with chandrite meteorite. When you want to feel aligned to that universal energy that pulsates through everything, try pallasight meteorite. Connect with your star stuff. Connect with you. Connect with yourself. Then obsidian and fluorite, again, both of, like, fluorite's really about like the mental space and about focus, calming the mind, Getting focused on task, staying on task. Obsidian is really just to help protect your energy through all this change and all this challenge, that because you are definitely dealing with a lot of people, Libra. You ain't just dealing with you with all of this, okay? Really try to protect your energy as much as you can. Obsidian, fluorite, that's how they're spelled, for those of you who are really new. Obsidian is a black volcanic glass. Before the internet, before AI, before kitten food delivering drones, like way back, early Homo sapiens were getting it done with obsidian tools. Capable of holding an extremely sharp edge, obsidian scalpels are used in surgeries today. People who need it. Anyone looking to cut out negative people and patterns from their lives, Scorpios. Just as what it says. Where to put it, in your pocket like a concealed weapon against bad vibes. When to use it, when thinking positively seems out of the question. When dark forces are at work, dig in, arm yourself with obsidian and throttle back, protect yourself. Fluorite. Fluorite can range from pale green to deep purple. Often it's both at the same time. It occurs all over the place, and it's good to vibe with when you are all over the place. People who need it. The perpetually distracted. Anyone with a vision worth sticking to, anyone with a vision worth sticking to. Where to put it, wherever you find yourself constantly tempted to check your phone, anywhere you have Wi-Fi access. When to use it, when you want to take an uninterrupted 20 minutes to meditate, an hour to finish a book, or a lifetime to concentrate on your unique calling here on Earth, sharpen your focus. Okay, Libras. I'm gonna go ahead and pull an advice card for you guys. Actually, spell casting. Okay, I was gonna do Wisdom of Oracle. They guided me in another direction. So we're going to do spellcasting. Can I get an advice card for my Libras as it pertains to this spread? Can I get an advice card for my Libras? Oh. Transformation. Okay, I like that. Embracing the change of the circumstances and situation. I like that. I'm going to get one more for you guys. Oh. Had to be that one. Grieving. With every transformation, there is a birth, which means there's a death, right? Whether this is of a relationship, of a contract, of an idea, of a way of being, there's a lot that went down in these readings today. There's a lot. Your spidey senses, in part one, your spidey senses were basically telling you that something wasn't going to go right, that you had some concerns, and your concerns came to pass. And it does seem like there's some sort of change and movement forward that's a part of that, and maybe you do have to grieve a little bit as a part of that too, especially those of you who have to accept something about a family member or a King of Cups energy that's been emotionally manipulative towards you, especially if it relates to your wounding. Oh, if it relates to your financial wounding or your work wounding, there is some grieving that's going to have to take place there. No question. Now, for the feminine energies, in part two, like I said, I'm a little concerned about that thief energy, but it could be minor. It could just mean that someone's in a scarce state or in a state of losing something themselves that you're dealing with. Or it could mean something way worse than that someone's actually taking money from you or something of that nature. Either way, there's going to have to be an acceptance of some truth there, even if it's going to take some to find the truth there. With masculine energies over here, there's so much like trying to just stay in control and trying to dominate, but you can't control everything. You can't dominate everything. If you follow your heart, you're going to be fine. Even if you feel like that's a big mistake because you might have to sacrifice something, following your heart is always a really good decision. Your heart's just your heart. It's you. It's your soul telling you what you need, right? With grieving and transformation, I'm also getting that for some of you in the midst of this, like, whatever direction you end up going towards, grieve what you're leaving behind, and it will create that space for you for the new and create more space for love and beauty in your life. Even if it's a relationship or a way of thinking or a thought form or wounding, whatever it is, it will require a death of some sort. Okay? God, these two go so well together, don't they? All right, Libras. I hope you guys got a lot out of that. Don't forget to check out Vimeo and Patreon. Everything else you need is linked below for your convenience, and I hope to see you guys very soon, okay? Have a good night, Libras. Namaste.